What if you could turn one research question into a structured literature review, complete with database searching, study synthesis, charts, references, and organized notes, without opening 20 different tabs? Let me show you the complete workflow using the Systematic Literature Review agent inside CitedEvidence. I begin by opening CitedEvidence and logging into my account. Once the dashboard appears, I go to the left menu and select Deep Research and Reading. This opens the main research workspace. At the top, I can see a large box where I can enter a topic, question, or complete research instruction. Below this box, there are different research modes. Summary is useful when I only need a quick overview. Detailed produces a more structured and expanded answer. Agents allows me to use a specialist for a particular research task. For this demonstration, I select Deep because I want the system to investigate the topic across multiple sources and produce a more complete report. Now I move down to the Research Agents section. The agents are organized into categories such as literature, bioinformatics, chemistry, healthcare, finance, and writing. Because I am creating a literature review, I select the literature category. Here I can see different specialist tools, including the Archive Preprint Finder, Bibliometric Analyst, Research Gap Finder, and Systematic Literature Review Agent. I select Systematic Literature Review. This is different from asking a normal research question. A general search may only explain a topic, but this agent is designed to organize evidence like a review. It can search for studies, compare findings, identify patterns, and present the results in a structured research format. As soon as I select it, a prepared instruction appears in the search box. Conduct a systematic literature review on your topic. Follow PRISMA guidelines, search multiple databases, and synthesize findings with proper citations. I replace the sample topic with my own research question. For this demonstration, I enter, conduct a systematic literature review on the effectiveness and safety of antiviral treatments for chronic hepatitis B in adults. Follow PRISMA guidelines, search multiple databases, compare treatment outcomes, and synthesize the findings with proper citations. This prompt is specific enough to guide the agent properly. I have clearly mentioned the condition, the treatment type, the patient group, the outcomes I want to compare, and the research method I want the agent to follow. I click the arrow button to begin. The system now opens a new research page. My complete prompt appears at the top, so I can always confirm what question the agent is answering. Under the prompt, I see an Agent Work section. This area records the work being performed by the specialist agent. While the research is running, the screen shows a researching status. During this stage, the agent may search for hepatitis studies, identify treatment-related evidence, compare different sources, and organize the information into a review. I do not need to keep copying information between different tabs. The complete process remains connected to this one research task. Once the search is complete, the research report appears. I first read the opening section to understand the scope of the review. The report may explain that it searched for evidence about antiviral safety, treatment effectiveness, viral suppression, treatment response, liver-related outcomes, and patient complications. Next, I review the section related to the search process. Because this is presented as a PRISMA-guided review, I look for information about database searching, study selection, inclusion criteria, exclusion criteria, and evidence synthesis. If any part is missing, I can ask the agent to add it later. Now I move to the findings. The report organizes the evidence into sections instead of giving me one long block of text. For example, it may discuss treatment effectiveness, safety, outcomes in special patient groups, and differences between treatment approaches. The report can also generate visual summaries. In this example, I can see charts comparing safety and efficacy results across hepatitis treatment studies. Another chart may show how clinical outcomes change at different levels of hepatitis B viral load. This makes it easier to understand patterns that may be difficult to notice in text alone. I can also see a chart summarizing treatment responses in a particular hepatitis-related condition. For example, it may compare complete clinical response, partial clinical response, and complete immunological response. These charts are useful for exploring the evidence, but I still treat them as research aids. Before using any number in a publication, I would verify it against the cited study. Now I want to keep track of the most important information without leaving the report. On the right side, I open Research Notes. This panel allows me to record useful findings while I am reading. I click the plus button to create a new note. For the title, I enter Hepatitis Antiviral Review, Key Findings. In the note, I write, higher baseline viral load is associated with poorer long-term clinical outcomes. Antiviral treatment appears effective for viral suppression, but treatment safety and response may differ across patient groups. Verify pregnancy-related safety results separately. I can create another note called Inclusion and Exclusion Decisions. Here, I can record which studies should be included in my review and why. For example, include adult chronic hepatitis B treatment studies reporting viral suppression, liver outcomes, or treatment safety. Exclude studies focused only on diagnosis without treatment outcomes. This is extremely useful during a long review because I do not have to rely on memory. I can also create a third note called Possible Research Gap. Inside it, I write, long-term comparative evidence may be limited for specific patient groups, including older adults and patients with multiple liver conditions. The notes stay connected to my research workspace. I can open them later, update them, or use them while writing my manuscript. When I find an important paper that I want to study separately, I can go to my library from the left panel and keep it with my other research documents. I can organize papers into folders based on themes such as treatment safety, treatment effectiveness, viral load, or special populations. Now I scroll to the bottom of the report. Here I can see the references used in the review. Some references include PubMed identifiers, journal names, publication years, or organizational sources. This section is important because it allows me to move from the AI-generated synthesis back to the original evidence. I would verify that each reference exists, check that the publication details are correct, and read the original paper before citing it. Below the report, there is a box that says, "Any questions about this report?" This allows me to continue the same research task. I could ask, create a table comparing the included antiviral treatments, sample sizes, treatment durations, and major outcomes. I could also ask, separate findings for hepatitis B and hepatitis C. Another useful question would be, which findings are supported by multiple studies and which findings are based on limited evidence? I can also ask, identify 3 research gaps that could be used for a new thesis or proposal. The agent uses the existing report as context, so I do not have to explain the whole topic again. Finally, I use the available controls beneath the report to copy, save, download, preview, or share the research output. And that completes the full workflow. I selected a specialist literature review agent, entered a focused research question, allowed the system to investigate the topic, reviewed the structured report and charts, tracked important findings through research notes, examined the references, asked follow-up questions, and saved the output for future use. Instead of collecting disconnected information from dozens of pages, I now have one organized research workspace containing the report, references, visual evidence, follow-up questions, and my own research notes.